three-time champ, and feel the power. Yes, my name is Zach, and welcome to Madden. This is gonna be Super Bowl 50. I'm just gonna change league settings to 15 minutes. Before I forget here. The best. And yeah, the Dying Light thing. Yeah, sorry about that. That was supposed to be Madden. And my team is ready to win the Super Bowl. Become a two-time Super Bowl winner. Packers just won. If you did not watch it, Packers beat Giants 38-13. Pretty good game. I like that. That was pretty good. Packers did a hell of a game. My dad won $30. All right, let's go.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and
welcome
this
to the Super
is
Bowl.
the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over, as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. So let's go down to Tampa, Florida, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Let's go down to the field for the latest, and here's Danielle Bellini.
Thanks, guys. Super Bowl 50 is a very special milestone for the NFL. Super Bowl I was played back in 1967 at the LA Coliseum. As you recall, the Green Bay Packers beat the Kansas City Chiefs on that day. But I'm sure neither of those teams could have imagined the Super Bowl growing to be as big as it is today,
Well, looks like we get ball first.
That being said, we've got two teams out here who desperately want to make history by winning the Super Bowl tonight to ensure they're the ones that are remembered and that everyone is talking about 50 years from now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Danielle, and now we'll go to the Bangles, ready here for the kickoff. And out of bounds. Coming onto the field at quarterback, the man who took over the position for Brett Favre and has created his own legacy in Green Bay. Quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. And that's perfect in on the stop. Second down now. Offense lines up here. Gonna take it from the shotgun.
Oh, come on, guys. Come on, Green Bay. Rodgers needs to win this game.
Following the incompletion.
Rodgers.
Still got it after the play action. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
Well, we got plenty away for a short game.
Pass down, because I don't think he could have caught it. So if you can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
Will end up in the end zone for a touchback. At quarterback, out of TCU, a former second-round pick, and rode the defense. Dalton sends it to Green, taken down at the 27.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense, nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a second down play call.
Dalton from the shotgun. He's looking to the right here.
Oh! Hayward, that would have been a great interception at the beginning of the game.
It is 3rd and 3.
Okay. So.
Offense lines up here.
Easy.
The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series.
Oh, look at this. It's actually going pretty good.
Punting unit, and that means Hubert. Picks up about 2.
Okay.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed, they hustle, they're all around him, and they only give up a couple yards.
Breaks free, has some space to work with.
All the way! All the way!
That's a touchdown.
The way.
First one of the game in the Super Bowl.
Nothing like scoring first in any game, but when you do it in the Super Bowl, you can just times it by 10. Because the pressure builds on the other team. They know they're behind. They want to score some points. And it just makes it tougher when you get on the board first.
And as he takes a knee, Dalton will now bring the offense onto the field. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. With this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Dalton, handoff. Tackle made by Peppers that time. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. He takes it on the counter. Bernard out to the right. And that's McDaniel in on the stop.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
This team
We'll take
one of the
it.
better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
He'll have a chance for a return. Brought down after a gain of 6. First down, offense readying for the snap. Lacy lines up in the backfield. Keeps it here. Aaron Rodgers way down.
Where are you going, White? Come on, White. You can't be doing this, dude.
That single high safety back there alert. That time the quarterback shouldn't have.
I mean, come on, White, dude. You can't be doing that crap, dude.
But the football was
We need to
incomplete.
run the ball, get the end zone.
The Packers from the 37. The Packers now move the chains. Stiff arms to stay on his feet.
Jim, and getting that first down is always big. It just gives you a rhythm, makes you free up. And when an athlete is free, that's when they always play their best.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Out to the left.
Oh my God, Green Bay.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time
Come on, Green Bay, dude. You can't be doing this crap.
and the throw goes incomplete.
Looking for some daylight.
3 tackles.
And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line.
Lacy is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Okay, whoever does not catch this ball is gay. Guy that throw it to. Oh, who is that? Is that Bostic?
Well, the
Bostic's gay, everyone. I repeat, Bostic is gay.
Get a turnover and get the offense off the field. Man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
No, Mr. President, giving you a chance here, bro.
It's still disappointing. You get in that position.
Another chance.
You'd like to score a touchdown.
Another get through. Yep, that's another one. It's like an ATM made already.
First down here. It's a 2 tight end formation.
Oh, Neil's back. Hello, Neil. How you doing?
Ball play here. And Bernard is brought down.
Oh, man. Come on, Green Bay. We won this. We won tonight's game. Now we got to win another one.
Defensive lineman up the field. Get the linebackers dropping back for pass. And there's an open gap that the running back took advantage of.
And he gains maybe 3.
Bernard's able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
First down at the 30.
That Hail Mary by Rodgers, though? in like the second half, before the game ended, 6 seconds left, he threw a Hail Mary to Cobb. That was pretty good, the Hail Mary.
First down at the 42. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And it's Clay Matthews in on the play.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Bradshaw lines up in the backfield, trying to work.
What a group of talented defenders. They're tough, they're fast, they're smart. They get the turnover and the touchdown.
The Bengals will now be in
the Bengals
here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 17-0.
And down to the goalpost, that's 20.
It'll be a touchback.
Huh? 21 I think.
First down here. Dalton's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Midway through the first. Dalton delivers it.
That was a nice fumble though. He just Sam Shields just caught it. He was like, no, that ball ain't touching the ground.
A lot of looks, but it's just too easy for the quarterbacks and receivers to catch.
The Bengals take it from the 28. They'll run it here.
Come on, guys.
Bernard's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down.
What?
Now your
Okay.
offense has 3 more chances.
The Bengals will take the snap from the 35. This would be ruled incomplete.
Yep, good. I like it. I like when it's incomplete.
Quarterback, you gotta know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You gotta throw
now you're gonna try running it
down the middle. The safeties are not there; they're outside.
Oh, that's behind the line of scrimmage.
The Bengals know one of the worst things you can do in the NFL is lose yardage on a run play. They do it that time on 2nd down, and now they have 3rd and long, and the coach is going, well, what do you want me to call? Not many things can work on 3rd and long.
Lays out and makes the catch.
Defensive coordinator.
Yay, 4th and 1.
3rd and long, they can do just about
4th and 1.
Work, and they stop the offense that time.
And mostly, like, all my team came.
Around the 24-yard line. They come to the line, and it's first down.
Like, all my team, like, came. And I was super happy.
And Rodgers will hand it off.
Ah, he did not know that I was running it.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up 2nd. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Rodgers still has it, and he hauls it in, and he's brought to the ground.
A lot of times you look at the drag route and you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is. The quarterback is always taught to look down the field. If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route coming across the field. That time they did it. It's just short of getting the first down. That's a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Offense lines up here. Rodgers still has it. Roddy White takes the reception. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Play fake. Looking across the middle, makes the catch in the open field. They bring him to the turf.
Rodgers' job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get to completion.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Rodgers from the shotgun. He has the grab, and that's a gain of 13.
Always a good job to pick up some yards when you're in the red zone. Nice throw by the quarterback, and he gets the completion.
First and goal from the 2. Looking to the right side and throwing. Brings it in for the score in the end zone.
If you go to an NFL practice, They spend about 40% of their time practicing plays going in to score, and that's why
3
they
touchdowns
made it look so easy
already.
here. Nice throw by the quarterback on 1st and goal.
The Bangles
And I think this is
are
going to
ready
be a blowout
return the
game.
kick. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. First down.
Oh, yeah.
The Packers
Never mind.
defense now is going to go nickel. Dalton's got it in the gun. Catch made.
Football!
And it's a takeaway. The defense comes up with the big play, the hit, and the recovery of the football.
Yeah, they sure did. They got so much speed on the defensive side. And that's
Man, they don't know how to hold on to the football, Mike. You know what I mean, Mike?
It helps you deliver the hit. Well, it's 1st and goal. I think a lot of
I mean, look at that. It's like 31 to nothing. 4 touchdowns in the first half.
And they get the easy touchdown pass.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff.
I think this is going to be a blowout.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. It's first down as they head to the line. It's Bernard in the backfield.
My defense get like a little bit more better because now they're intercepted in the ball or fumble cover, isn't it? Okay.
Another touchdown to increase the lead.
Another one.
That's a terrible job by the offense. They just get the ball up, but the defense says, hey,
Short answer. The score's 38-0.
Oh man, 5 touchdowns already.
Touchback now as the ball comes out.
I
to
am
the
blowing
20.
out Cincinnati right now.
First down coming up. Offense lines up here. 3-step drop. Clay Matthews.
Come on, Clay Matthews. Top it out again, like Peppers do it again. I would like another 3 points or another touchdown. Thank you. Come on, done.
They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Oh. Shit, dude.
This is 3rd down. Offense lines up here. From the gun, Dalton. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
The Bengals decide to punt it. He's got a chance for a return. This big return's going to set up his team in excellent field position. Wyatt's lined up now as a slot receiver. The pass is incomplete.
How do you incomplete that, please? Can you please show me how the hell you incomplete that ball?
Players, especially these receivers, they're so aggressive, so athletic.
I would like to know how the hell you incomplete that.
That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
No!
Bernard's the one who brings him to the ground.
This offense has been moving the football.
I need 76
all day
points
long.
then.
Once again in the red zone,
Sure.
they have a big lead. What will they do? I think they'll just try to run it in from here.
This play set up by the long gainer. He'll throw it over the middle. Well, I tell you, it's getting ugly out here.
Man, I could have like probably like a million yards already, dude. That's how I feel.
That's a
how I
terrible
feel.
job by the defense giving up that touchdown pass.
Packers now ready to kick the football down the field.
I'm not on your face. You big disgrace.
Makes the catch at the 7.
Oh, I thought you got wide open. I was gonna say, oh crap.
26-yard line. The Bengals will begin their drive from the 26
oh
now.
crap. Yeah, you know what it is. I'm a cheesehead, y'all. Cheesehead. Pittsburgh Steelers, that's nothing.
When you think the defense is thinking pass, run the delay or the draw catches them off guard, you'll get some good yards.
The Bengals have it at the 34. Delayed handoff. He's tackled beyond.
Come on, Nurse. Another one.
Bernard's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
1st and 10. A.J. Green with the catch. And he is tackled at the 44.
Oh yeah, A.J. Green's pretty good. I like him. Green's pretty good. Green's a good wide receiver you could have.
The Bengals have it at the 44. Clay Matthews in the face of the quarterback.
Fumble!
I don't know if they were confused or not. But
man, dude, you're gonna have like a lot of freaking sacks.
Push back and they give up the sack of the quarterback.
The Bengals will take the snap.
Even for about to hold the freaking record.
Brings it in.
I don't know, maybe this one. Okay, you know, give it time. Okay, good.
Never would have seen a screen pass on 3rd down, but offenses are so varied now. You see it more and more. That was nice execution on that play, and it picked up the 1st down.
Okay, now they're doing it. Good job. Good. I want to challenge here. I want to challenge team. I don't want a weak team that doesn't even do nothing. They just give up the ball like a lot of times.
Got the completion.
Come on. Hit him harder.
3 yards short of
Hit him harder.
There wasn't much there that time,
Oh,
so good
no
job by
way.
the quarterback just throwing the ball in and getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
Simple challenge. A couple of feet on that. You should not have done that. Mother A pass.
And will bring him down for a
Should not have done
line
that.
of scrimmage.
Mother A pass. Great Steve. Why aren't your legs magnetic? Great Steve. Well, that's just perfect, isn't it? Great Steve. I hope you die. In the bottomless pit. Oh shit. Oh the world. You know what? I'll take it like that, cause yeah. More yards means more money. More money means more players. More plays, and more time he'll be on my team.
He'll keep it on the play fake. White's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. He's tackled at the 30. The Packers have gone to the air here in the 1st half, and one wideout has stood out. White's been getting open, and he's not missing out on these opportunities to make big plays.
He's just one of those wide receivers. If you keep giving him chances, he will get it done, and they have found ways and designed plays to get him a lot of catches here in the 1st half.
It's still early, but we've seen this wide receiver come out and make plays already.
Yeah, I know it's early, but you can tell he is fired up. He has come out here with tons of energy, and every play is full speed. Kind of reminds me of Jerry Rice back in his heyday.
Jerry Rice, I think I know him. Not in real life, but I think I know.
He is finding a way to catch the football. But let's
look at that. Another touchdown.
Here to pad the lead.
Well, the NFL, no
52
lead is ever
already?
safe. So when you
Hell
got
yeah,
the lead,
look
you
at
push it on in there,
Let's
score
go.
another touchdown, and keep putting pressure on your opponent.
White's on the bench as the kicking team comes out. He was a huge part of that successful scoring drive, contributing 4 receptions.
72, 78.
From the 5.
Come on, I want a fucking fumble. I want a fumble, dude. I want a fumble.
The Bengals come out for
I feel like I'm gonna get like 100 points. I think this is gonna be like a blowout Super Bowl, dude.
Now 1st and 10.
I mean, dude, we have like another 3/4. Oh, I thought it was when he got there. but I think we're just gonna have like a blowout game.
Highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Are you sure this is going to be a year Zach quarterback?
He's been sacked 4 times already.
It feels like he's been fumbled every time.
The defense gets a sack.
That's just perfect, isn't it? Great question. I hope you do that. In the bottom of the cup. The way he can live it on the way. Oh, Clay Matthews out of nowhere.
They force the quick 3 and out.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy.
I did not even see Clay Matthews. That just surprised me. That jumped at me.
Fair catch this
More
time.
yards. More yards.
Bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. White's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Out to White.
Come on, White.
He is tackled down at the 38.
All right, so Rodgers needs 1,000 more yards
today, and we've seen that so far, Phil.
We have seen that. The quarterback has been intercepted.
Oh no! Fumble it! No! Rodgers needs freaking a lot more yards.
Offense lines up here. First down at the 49.
No!
And this
Told you, no!
a 2-yard loss.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second and 12. Strong eye handoff here. They bring him down in the middle of the field at the 50. Third down now. They come out in a dime package. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, by the time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is, he did not try.
I guess there was one interception. I think both QBs had one interception. Just people like that.
He's got a chance to return this one. This is a big-time return.
I thought another 78 yards from the field.
Blocking that time by the punt return team. They're engaged. The defenders cannot get away. That allowed the punt returner to have that time to make the right decision and get up the field.
He makes the catch, and they bring him down at the 44-yard line.
Come on, big money, big money.
Lacey lines up in the backfield. Play action. And Hall
come on.
the beat on that one.
Well, Jim,
come on, guys.
It's like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on those breaks?
Rodgers had a good year without anyone intercepting his balls. That's not wrong. Without Rodgers having any balls intercepted.
First down following the long play. Keeps it here. Out to White.
Oh!
Once again, this offense in the red zone. This defense.
Come on, 10 more yards. Man, 59.
Can they pull their necks a little and show a little toughness and maybe stop them this time?
Oh, baby, son! She don't ding! I can't be racist, dude. I'm not done with what I'm saying.
Tight spot right there for the touchdown. But in today's game, these players are so good that you have to throw it in traffic. They've got to make the catch. That time he did.
The Bengals are ready to return the kick.
What time is it? So it's 9:37, which means that it is 7:37. No, no, no. Bad boys, what you want? What you going to do?
scrimmage.
Now, John's on to you. Bad the boys, bad the boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you, bad boys? Yeah! No! I wanted to run it in! I wanted to run it in!
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
And Morgan's a receiver in the slot.
Come on, guys. Start blocking, please. I need to throw it right into the end zone here to get us to, what is it, 359. It's about 380, 390.
Play fake. Roddy White makes the reception.
Who's injured?
White's still down, so we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment.
Break!
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Almost intercepted that time.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have one or two passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Offense lines up here. Keeps it on the play fake.
Touchdown.
No stopping them now. That's a touchdown.
Woo!
Nothing like having a quarterback who has a good arm who can just fire that football into some tight spots, and then it helps when the receiver got the talent and the courage to go in there and make that tough catch.
Packers now ready to kick the football down the field.
Okay, I'm gonna start running it in a little bit too. For to get more yards. Who was that? 42? Barnett? Hornet.
The Bangles now bring their offense
Hornets.
back onto the field for the next drive. Andy Dalton will be under center. 1st and 10. Takes it from the strong eye. Jones is in on the tackle.
So he has 45 yards.
This will be 2nd down.
I got 68 yards.
Offense lines up here.
Then you have the ball back.
And off the mark on that short throw.
That is so tough to do, to be that close to these receivers and deflect the pass without getting a penalty. Good job.
It's Bernard in the backfield. Dalton will take it from the gun. It's Jones. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense. Knowing the situation, go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the 1st down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
Signals right away. Fair catch. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. What a difficult spot to be in from here.
Listen, Roger told me he wanted it to be here.
White's lined up in the slot. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Out to White. In on the stop. The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. Will be under center. Keeps it here. Throws the pass. Roddy White falls in that bullet throw.
Well, once again, the offense is in the red zone. They've got a big lead. I think it's up to this defense finally show a little toughness and try to stop them for once.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Almost
Come on, Rodgers. Wait, how much yardage does he have now? 467, huh?
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Just a quick drop back. Has his target.
Boom!
They're just running it up.
And what a touchdown there for the offense. The quarterback just fires that football in there. Look at the defenders around the receiver, but the receiver big enough, tough enough to go up in there and make that catch.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff. Takes off from the 5. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Bengals get ready to start their drive. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. First down and 10. And it's thrown incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. It's Bernard in the backfield.
Damn, Clay Matthews, kick your eyes out.
Right here. Third down. Split backfield here. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He'll go to the left. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do.
Here.
Long, not easy type of situation.
So I won't ice the clock.
The punter awaits the snap. And the fair catch is made.
Just trying to get more yardage for Rodgers.
First down, offense readying for the snap.
By the boys, what you want, what you want, what you going to do?
After the play action, Roddy White makes the reception. The Packers are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Double tight end formation. Keeps it here.
What the fuck is this?
That one.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch,
What was that?
the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
2 tight ends on the field here. Rodgers still has it. And Hall.
Come on, Rodgers. You got to get up, Rodgers. Okay, wait. Okay, that was the wrong play again.
When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Aaron Rodgers will be under center. Play fake.
I think you got to pitch that.
Catch for the first. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Timeout is called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. White's going to pull in the bullet pass.
This offense has been moving the football all day long. Once again in the red zone, they have a big lead. What will they do? I think they'll just try to run it in from here.
First and 10.
Yes. Good job, Reggie.
We didn't even think this receiver was going to come back in the game after getting hit earlier in the gym and missing a few plays, but he comes back in. How about that route and catch and gets the touchdown?
The Bengals are ready to return the kick. Takes off from the 5. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. First down here.
That's going to be me.
Takes the knee. And as the second quarter comes to a close, we'll take a break for halftime before returning for the start of the second half here in Tampa, Florida.
We welcome you in now for the EA Sports Halftime Report presented by Verizon. Now let's take a look back at the first half. The Packers are playing some of their best football in the biggest game. The Bengals, on the other hand, can't be happy with the way they're playing on the big stage here at the Super Bowl. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Bengals have it midway through one. Bradshaw's got the catch, but fumbles here. Packers capitalize and recover the football. Lead grows to 17. At the end of the first quarter, Bostic's the target on the quick pass. After the short pass, he'll score. The lead now at 24. Now to late in the first. On the possession of the football. The Packers with a commanding lead. Packers line up at the 46. White's able to haul in the contested pass, and that connection will lead to a gain of 39 yards. Continuing on the drive, Bostic's found coming across the middle, and this goes 12 yards for the score as the blowout is on. About halfway through the second quarter, White's found on the quick pass, and he'll end up picking up 58 yards on the play. Sticking with the same drive, Rodgers leads the end zone here. This play will go for 6. The blowout continues. Now to late in the second, White's going to make the catch in traffic. After the short pass, he'll continue to dominate. After the INT, offense comes out now. Lacey's got the reception, and it ends up working for a touchdown. Packers firing away on offense. Still a little time left on the clock. Rodgers on target here, and the play will come to an end after a gain of 20. Staying late in the half, White's found on the quick pass, and 14 yards later, he's going in for the score as this wild first half continues.
Packers now ready to kick the football down the field.
I need another 80 points. So then the freaking ball out.
From the 5, just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Bengals ready to take over the football. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. Catch made. The tackle was made.
No, that's a fumble.
Have surprisingly fallen into a funk here with their passing game. Dalton's very talented, but he's going through a tough stretch now.
He is, and listen, you know what? We expect so much from him. You know, we think every single week is going to be another great day. That's not how it goes in the NFL. But, Jim, we both know he's still one of the best. That time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line just collapsed. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Third down and 12. A takeaway. Unstoppable. The 10, and in for the touchdown.
Well, I really have no complaints. Sometimes you're going to throw interceptions, but my complaint is the offensive players. Nobody hustling, nobody there to make the tackle, and they return it all the way for a touchdown.
Makes the catch at the 7. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Bengals are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. Andy Dalton will be under center. First down at the 21. Bradshaw's taking the handoff. Brought down at the 26.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Andy Dalton backing off the line, dropping back into the shotgun formation. Jones has got it. First down.
Jones and Jones.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Jones and Jones.
It's now second down. The defense comes out on the dime. Dalton from the shotgun. And he's thrown to the ground.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
The Bengals will take the snap from the 30. And he's sacked again.
You got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
We'll see what he can do here. Tackle made by Ray that time. The Packers are set for their next possession. Aaron Rodgers will be under center. He'll keep it on the play fake. Out to White. Tackled right around midfield. The Packers have to be thrilled to have one of their best weapons back in the swing of things. White's having a huge game after not being very involved last week, partner.
Yeah, listen, he's one of the best in the NFL. We all know that, and they've done a good...
Another touchdown to increase the lead.
Well, Jim, it's almost impossible to guard these guys nowadays as they go down the field. These wide receivers, they have feet like ballerinas, and even though you get tight coverage, they're so quick, they can get open and make the catches.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff.
He's gonna go out of bounds. Okay. Let's take it right there.
He'll take it from the 6.
Come on, fumble the ball. Just a little bit deserve to fumble the ball.
The Bengals offense now marches onto the field. The defense comes out
Like
of
a
the
25
now
minutes.
1st and 10. Gets the handle here. Hawks
I should go to bed early though. What time is it? Okay, so it's almost 8 o'clock. Almost 8 o'clock right now in Milwaukee.
It's 2nd down. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Tight ends in motion here.
Of course.
Will go ground. Bernard looking for a lane. For a gain of about 5.
Well, once you try to do many times in the NFL, do the unexpected. The defense is expecting pass all the way. Everybody's running to the quarterback. What do? You confuse them. You mix them up. You run the draw play. That's why it was an easy run. Got to give a lot of credit to the defense that time. They diagnosed the running play. They got in the backfield, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Fair catch signal made. First down here.
How much do I need? Okay, so 3, that'll make it to 50. 16. This will make me, I'll say 720.
Rodgers still has it. Roddy White makes the reception. White takes the hit and brought down. If you're a great player in this league, you're not going to have too many bad games in a row. And this quarterback has shown us today that he's back to being his normal self.
That's right. He's just really too good of a quarterback to have.
Touchdown again!
The defender got caught in the neutral zone right there. That'll cost him 5.
Yeah, he's a little too anxious. You know, all these defenders, they got one thing in common. You know what that is? They hate quarterbacks. They want to get there. A little too nervous there. Gets him caught in the neutral zone.
733.
The Bengals are ready to return the kick.
Maybe after 27 this time. 27-yard line, I'll make me to 800. I get a little bit more behind.
From the 5. And they crash into him.
If I go like a little bit more behind, it'll be good.
The
I'll
Bengals
go
are
up
ready
like
to
17,
take
I
over
guess.
now, and their offense heads onto the field. Empty backfield look for Dalton here. First down at the 20. And he's intercepted.
This is a freaking blowout, dude.
They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
Extra point is good. Packers now ready to kick the football.
All my
down
players
the
are gonna be
field.
happy, dude. Yeah, I think my defense went up a little bit more. All that crap.
Makes the catch at the 7. Just
Come
across
on,
the
really?
20
They go
and
down?
at the 21.
You sure about that?
They come to the
Man, that's
line,
like
and it's first
5,
down.
6 interceptions for this guy already.
Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker. 2nd down and 3 following that nice run. Offense lines up here. Quick drop back. On the money.
Yeah, like I was gonna let you go for a touchdown. Hell no.
Finally getting a first down.
To the no. Hell no.
Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
What?
Touchdown.
What?
Not many quarterbacks in this league can throw that type of pass. Throw it high in the air, far down the field, and have it just drop in there right on the target. Beautiful throw for the touchdown.
Okay. I'll let him. I will let them have that.
Ready to come into the game. He just put up over 50 yards receiving, helping his team go down the field for the score.
So I'll let him have that.
Miller's there to take it down.
That's what I need. Just what I need for her in this.
The Packers now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field.
Just what I need for the win, dude.
At the 17. Play action.
For the win, dude.
Out to
For the win.
Nelson's there to
Win the moon.
And now looking at some numbers here in the second half. It's more of the same for a guy
34 more yards until
year at the quarterback position.
Well, what I like about him so much, he sees where he has to go with the football, and then he's able to deliver the football.
And they score again here to pad the lead.
This offense, they are so aggressive. I love it, man. Even though they had the lead, they kept pressing the issue, and they got another touchdown to increase that lead.
Now he has what? 816. So he needs at least 500 more yards. Oh, please don't tell me I went out of bounds there. Okay.
Impressive drive. They're setting up the return. And it's the same as a touchback.
I thought I gave him like 80. I thought I gave him to like 30, 30 or 40 yard line. I was like, oh, come on.
Receivers stacked up on this play. Dalton's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Has his man. Picks up 8 here.
No need more touchdowns, dude. Or not touch. I need touchdowns, but no more of the interceptions.
Down and 3.
It's just gonna be insane touchdowns.
Looking at this deficit, you wonder how much more they're going to try to run the football because it has not been there for the taking all game long.
Yeah, the running game's been terrible. Hard to win a game in the NFL when you're one-dimensional. But if you want to win today's game, that's exactly what you're going to have to do. Throw the football.
I'll take the ball back,
Another big
please.
day for the running back. He came into today's game in the top 10 in the NFL rushing yards, and he's just adding to those yards. Nice run.
Fields it cleanly and starts his return. Gains 14.
Okay. Stay there then.
They face first down. Lacey lines up in the backfield. Keeps it here. Has the reception all alone. And he's going to be tackled right around the 43. The Bangles have counted on a familiar face today. White's racked up a ton of yardage in the passing game today and continues to extend a very good season.
There are so many tremendously good wide receivers in the NFL. We see it every single week, and there's no doubt this guy, one of the best in the NFL.
And looking around the league, it's hard to find many wide receivers who are having a better year than this guy, Phil.
One of the best years, no doubt, for a wide receiver. I love the offense. Of course, the wide receiver has tremendous talent, and it always helps when you have one of the better quarterbacks, too.
Righty, the blowout continues. Another touchdown.
Well, what a play for the touchdown, and I'll tell you, in the NFL, there's so many good players on offense now. You can never have enough points, so keep padding on that lead. Good job. Good score.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff. Picks up the football at the 6, and he's met head on right there at the 20. It's first down as they head to the line. It's Bernard in the backfield. Handoff made. That tackle by A.J. Hawk.
If you're going to be in the top 10 in rushing yards in the season, you got to get big gains. And once again, we see a big gain by this running back who has it all.
Dalton's back in shotgun formation. Has Eifert.
When you see zone defenses, throw it into the open spaces. That's what the quarterback did that time. Good job by the receiver running in there and making the catch.
3rd and 2, and the give to Ahmad Bradshaw, and he's
come on,
tackle right around the 31-yard line.
I don't want him getting any more time with stuff, because the more time I have, the more touchdowns I'll need.
In the second half, all you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Clay Matthews makes the tackle.
Well, the head coach loves to run the football, and that's why this running back is one of the top 10 in the NFL in rushing attempts. They keep giving it to him. He shows his toughness by picking up some yards.
The Bangles will take the snap from the 35, and Bernard is brought down.
This offense relies on this running back as much as any offense in the NFL. That's the reason why he's in the top 10 of carries so far this season.
Nickel formation here for the defense. 3rd and 6. Got a hand on it. He'll force the incompletion.
Well, quarterbacks know on 3rd down they got to make a decision and get rid of that football, because the defense, they are coming after you. That time just not good enough, and he throws an incompletion.
Looking for a lane on the return. Games 16. The Packers offense heads on to the field. White's lined up now as a slot receiver. Out to White.
Dude, I can't believe this is actually
to the 28-yard line. First down here after the completion.
freaking working, dude.
Lacey lines up in the backfield. Play
Another
fake.
offside thing.
Roddy White hauls in that bullet throw.
Offside defense.
That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. First down coming up. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. No stopping them now. That's a touchdown.
13 touchdowns for Rodgers.
Well, the offensive line did it
Rodgers
all
needs
this drive,
1
didn't
2
they?
more.
Here it is on 1st and goal. Nice job of pass blocking.
I don't think he got 20.
Finds the open receiver for
See,
the touchdown.
26,
Packers defense will now be ready to get on the
33.
field. Their offense moved the ball over 80 yards
I don't know.
on that last drive.
How much
Really
is the
no
world
answer for
record?
them on what was a very impressive drive. And he'll start his
versus-
return. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
And I guess he has 13 now, right? 13, and he needs a few hundred more yards.
One last play before the quarter ends. To the ground. Up the middle. Picked up a couple that time. And now they'll try over again on second down. They come out in the dime package. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Clay Matthews in the face of the quarterback.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time it collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
3rd and a long way to go. Makes the catch in open space.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
The Bengals get to it first and will down the punt. The offense is backed up. White is going to get set in the slot for this snap. White makes the reception. The Bengals have been a stout defense all season long, but today
1,000 more yards. 1,000 more yards.
taken out of their game plan.
100 more yards,
when
dude.
you're having a bad defensive day, you don't mind giving up those yards as long as you tighten up and toughen up in the red zone. But today, even the red zone defense has been bad. That's why they're giving up so many points.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Keeps it on the play fake. Out to one.
All right.
And at the 25,
I'll take it. That'll bring me to, what, 80?
Here's the first snap.
1,800 yards.
Play action fake. Looking to throw.
Oh, touchdown again!
Just running it up.
What do we hear when it says quarterback?
Never take anything for granted. Nice job by the offense, driving down and getting another touchdown.
The Bengals are ready to return the kick.
I feel like most people already left. Our Bengals fans.
And a touchback.
This score is almost out of here.
The Bengals offense now coming out. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. 1st and 10.
Shit.
And he's taken down.
Oh, Peppers, you need some sacks, dude.
This quarterback is taking. You've got to change. You cannot continue to take these kind of hits. Get rid of the football faster.
2nd down and 11.
There you go. There you go, Peppers. Now you're getting some sacks.
The quarterback hits the deck for a 2nd straight play.
Listen, there's nobody to blame for that except the offensive line. They got to give them a little more time. It's not that easy. You got to have a chance to see the receivers down the field. That time, not enough time, and you're right. Hits the ground once again. Well, that's the quarterback's fault. My gosh. The safety, that's who he is supposed to look at all times when he's under center and when he drops back. He takes his eyes off of him, and what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
He's going to try and return this one. That'll stop the play right there. The Packers offense ready now to see what it can do. Aaron Rodgers will be under center. Keeps it here. Finds his mark. They'll mark him at the 34. An extra tight end on the field for this one. 1st down and 10. Still got it after the play action. Roddy White makes the reception.
Once again, this offense in the red zone. This defense has been awful all day long. Can they bow their necks a little and show a little toughness? And maybe stop them this time.
Reaches out and snatches it. That's a gain of 6. 2nd down. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. The defense gets the sack. No time to huddle now. 3rd and goal from the 7. He was
Come on,
short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Good job that time by the defense. They stop them short on 3rd and goal. What will the offense do? I'm sure the defense is hoping they go for it.
The offense is going to stay on the field now for this 4th and 7. Keeps it here. This is going to set up a change in possession.
Come on, Rodgers.
Just said to themselves, everything's working. It's 4th and long. We got a big lead. Why don't we try and get it? Well, they tried, and they did not get it. Good job by the defense.
It's Bernard in the backfield. Throws to the right. That pass well defended. Coming up, 2nd down.
Yeah, I can do that. Can you do this? Yeah. Do that. Can you do this?
Dropping back 3.
Yeah, I can do that. Come on, Green Bay. You let them waste all your clock. Don't let them do that to you guys.
You're down big in the 2nd half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Sit down, bro. Just sit down. Come on, Green Bay. You can't be doing this to me. You got a big enough score. I just want to keep it like that.
Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Incomplete as that ball sails out of bounds.
Oh, there you go.
And here we have 2nd down. Loading up with extra defensive backs into time. From the gun, Dalton. He's looking to the right here on this throw. That's a gain of 8.
The Bengals understand, just get whatever yards you can every time you're going to play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here. In on 3rd down, this is something they can handle.
And he's forced to the ground.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. You need the ball back.
They get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
The Packers getting set now for their next series.
So what this will be? Should take me about almost close to, this is 60 yards. This should almost bring me to a big possession.
And he is brought down at the 39. Looking at this comparison, Bill, it's fun to see these 2 quarterbacks going head-to-head in a tightly contested game.
Yeah, so
how's this tight? This ain't even tight game.
The quarterbacks, they've been very sharp. They're on target with the football.
Come on, I want to be juked.
Very well.
I don't want to get sacked. That's the thing, I do not want to be sacked.
By the long gainer. The margin is increased with another touchdown.
What a tremendous throw by the quarterback that time for the touchdown. What confidence he has in that arm. Small window, very little room to throw that football in there. He didn't worry about it, fired it, got the touchdown.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted.
Come on, Green Bay! Come on, cheeseheads!
1st down. The defense comes out in the dime. Dalton standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Finds his mark.
What the fuck was that?
Good job by the defense.
He threw it right behind the line of scrimmage.
By the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Good. I want to win this game.
Dalton's
big though.
In the gun. Throwing now to his left.
Come on, Hyde.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
3rd down and 13. Here's the handoff. That's a
okay.
good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
I'll take it.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
Boom.
He's got the hand up into the sky, and that means fair catch. The Packers come onto the field now for this next series. White in the slot. The Packers have it at the 39. Makes the reception. They'll mark him at the 41. Offense lines up here. The Packers snap it at the 41. Play fake. Has his man. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. Lacey lines up in the backfield. 1st and 10. He'll keep it on the play fake. Could have been intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted.
Man, how much touchdowns does this guy have? 15.
Yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on those breaks?
Aaron Rodgers will be under center. He's got the catch.
And Adams with the score.
To increase the lead.
What a tough throw and catch into a tight spot right there for the touchdown. But today's game, these players are so good that you have to throw it in traffic. They got to make the catch. That time he did.
Packers now ready to kick the football down the field. Smartly takes the knee in the end zone. 1st down, offense readying for the snap. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Andy Dalton in the shotgun formation. Got the completion. Gains 13.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the 1st down. You're down big in the 2nd half. All you can do, just keep picking up those 1st downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Does it take talent to do something like this? You've got a time to pass where the football's going, where the receiver's going to catch it, and do the perfect timing. Hit that receiver, and that football comes flying out. Nice job that time. Incomplete pass.
Has his target.
Nice job by the quarterback. Nobody open down the field. He throws it short. It does not get a 1st down, but it sure makes 3rd down a lot easier.
Bradshaw lined up in the backfield. 3rd and 1. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
The Bengals go with the pass that time on 3rd and short. The defense was ready, and they stopped the pass. Now we have a 4th down situation.
He's going to challenge the punt coverage. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. First down here. White's a receiver.
Blowing up the team. I'm blowing up the team. Reggie White. Let's go. Let's just go, man. Let's get more touchdowns.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. White's got it.
White's so I got out.
There that time for the tackle.
Well, once again, the offense is in the red zone. They've got a big lead. I think it's up to this defense finally show a little toughness and try to stop them for once.
Out to White.
Touchdown.
In on the tackle. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. Back to the air here on 1st down. And incomplete. He was double covered that time.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
2nd and goal at the 1.
Well, I'll tell you, it's getting ugly out here.
This offense, even though they have the lead, they do not sit on it. They are aggressive. They take risks.
Look at that. 16 touchdowns.
The Packers kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing.
Here we go, 3 minutes left in the game. I won this. This Super Bowl's mine.
First down here.
This would just come back to Lambeau, like what we're doing in real life, I guess.
We'll take it from the gun. The defense gets a sack.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having offensive linemen getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
It's Jones. Jones taken down.
Okay. Waste out the clock.
All you can do is your job.
That's what I need now. I just need this clock to be wasted.
Up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
That'll put them in what we call plus.
All right, 2-minute warning. Let's go, 2-minute warning.
Makes you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive
Let's go, 2 minutes
side.
left.
Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Now 1st and 10. Gets it out for the completion. Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the first. They'll go right to the hurry up. Won't use a timeout here. Looking to the right side and throwing. Makes the reception. That brings the play to an end.
Well, you're really in a tough spot. That is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do is just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
I got inbounds, damn it.
First down here after the completion. They hurry to the line of scrimmage. Ball is out.
More fumbles on the play, dude. That's what I like about this. I just like in the fumbles.
They'll go to the hurry.
Number 1.
Taken down. It's 3rd and 14 here after the sack. They'll go to the hurry up here as the clock runs. Dalton from the shotgun. Throw to the left. On the money. Green's met after a gain of 8. The offense is still on the field here on 4th down. Needing 6 for the first. They'll go hurry up now. Won't
All right,
use
first.
a timeout. Well, we'll be switching sides with this one. Ball's going the other way.
That time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapsed. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Wyatt lined up in the slot. Play action. Looking across the middle. And
Oh, come on.
That time by Nelson.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop of the defense.
Aaron Rodgers will be under center. Getting away from the pressure. Gains 17.
38.
Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
Every step you
Rodney
take.
White makes the reception, and they tackle him there at the 34.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art that this team is good at.
The Packers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. He'll try this one.
All right, they're
51.
lead by 3. We're lead by 3 here. They're lead by 3. Oh, we're both tied up with the 3. That's 80-80.
Has another Lombardi trophy headed home. Super Bowl champions. An unbelievable year ending with a great Super Bowl victory.
How do you handle the pressure? They handled it well, and handling that pressure was the difference. That's why they won the game.
That was 60-yard rushing touchdown. That was a fumble recovery. That was a fumble. Interception. Fumble.
Holding the Lombardi Trophy triumphantly. What a season it's been for them, and no better way to top it off than with a Super Bowl victory. Truly a special moment. For Phil Simms and all the crew, I'm Jim Nance. Stay tuned for the post-game wrap-up show, and we'll see you next year here on EA Sports.
Well, that was a pretty good game, I'll say. We'll do a quick leg spike. 3, 2, 1, leg spike. I will get my camera out though, soon as I can. But yeah, see you guys in the next episode. Peace out. Probably a GTA 5 video. My line's off right now, so I have to play it February 1st. So it's probably gonna be a story mode one, which I guess I'll do mods then. And probably WWE, maybe something. So yeah, peace out guys. Let's just ready to advance. Ready to advance. Yeah, I have to go to school tomorrow, guys. Yeah, that Super Bowl was pretty good though. Alright, peace out. 3, 2, 1, leg spike.